Hi, I'm Lindy Cadre with Rust-Oleum. When you think of fall decor, you probably picture oranges and yellows, but today we're taking a different approach. I'm going to show you how to style your front porch for fall using rich navy, crisp white, and warm copper finishes. These non-traditional colors feel fresh and modern while still giving you all of those cozy autumn vibes. First, we're going to start with the blue and copper wreath, and I'm going to tell you how I did that. I'm actually repurposing a wreath from last year. And it's always helpful when you can build some type of contraption to hold it up so we can spray it all the way around. You can use a clothesline, hanger, anything. We just hung it up here. And then I'm going to spray these little berries. They're like holiday berries with the metallic copper, and they'll give you that nice metal copper finish. And then when we finish decorating the wreath, I have used one of these foam wreaths, and then I'll cut it in half because I only need the top part for the spray. And then I'm going to decorate it with a variety of different blue dried flowers and my copper berries. So let's get started. Okay, pro tip. I used to do these and I would just lay them flat on a surface, and then you'd pick them up and they'd have sticky marks on them and they wouldn't be fully covered. So I started using a piece of styrofoam and then just wrapping it in craft paper. But you have to wrap it in craft paper because if you spray paint styrofoam, it disintegrates. So you could use a piece of styrofoam or you can use a cardboard or anything like that, just something that you can make them stick upright. That way you can get that full coverage when you spray. For the berries, I'm going to use this metallic paint, and I'm using the color copper, and it's going to give you that copper shiny finish. It really does look like metal, and I think it'll be a nice contrast to the dried flowers in my wreath. So I shaken up the can a little bit, and like I said, you want to make sure you get a full coverage. But it goes on really nice. See, look already how they just transform right before your eyes. So mixing the hammered copper with a smooth navy finish will create that classic high-end style, but without the high-end cost. So I already painted this in navy blue with the low odor. Again, I use the low odor because it dries super quickly, and then you have less downtime because I want to tape this off like I did here and do the copper trim at the top. So I chose this textured pot in contrast to the smooth pot that I just painted because I wanted a little bit of that texture and depth. And again, I want to use the universal. You can pretty much use this on any surface, which is perfect for a pot like this because I'm not sure if it's metal or resin. So I'm going to start spraying it. And again, you're going to be tempted to want to saturate your piece, which will cause drips. We're going to do light coats, then go back over until it looks like a copper pot. Another fun fact with Universal, how it's curved on the bottom, you can literally hold it upside down and still get that nice even spray. So for the pumpkins in this project, I wanted varied finishes like matte, gloss, hammered, and metallic. This will add interest and make my pumpkin display feel layered and designer ready. For your pumpkins, you can use a real pumpkin or a craft pumpkin that you can get at any craft store. I went ahead and elevated this before I start painting it, and one of the reasons I do that is because I don't want the pumpkin to stick to the paper. But now we're ready. All we have to do is paint it. So by mixing navy, white, and copper, you can step away from the norm and give your front porch a sophisticated fall makeover. I really love how this turned out, and I hope this inspired some ideas for you. You can share your projects with us on our social media platforms. I'd love to see what you create, and I appreciate you watching. Check out Rust-Oleum.com for more tips and ideas.